Joan from Flute Pro Shop, and I'm here today at the Hampton Roads Flute Faire in Norfolk, Virginia with Flutronix. Hi, Allison and Nathalie, how are you today?
Very good.
Good. You're very welcome. You've got a really busy schedule today.
We do, but it's a fun one, so we're excited about it.
That's great. I'm glad you could shake free a couple of minutes to be with us today and talk a little bit about your work. So for those of you, few of you, that may not know who Flutronix is, they're a flute duo that plays some traditional duos, but also an amazing mix of flutes and electronics. And I think, is there a name for this style, or is it just Flutronix?
Well, we actually, that's something that we thought about for a while, and we actually came up with our own, I guess, genre, you could say, and we're calling it urban art pop.
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah.
But you guys are really accomplished flutists. I mean, you're serious flutists.
Yes.
So the pop part of it, I guess, is descriptive, but it's not descriptive of your
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the idea is that the urban kind of represents the more beat-driven aspects of our music, the rhythmic elements, and the art really is kind of represented where we're coming from with our classical training, and then of course the pop, like you said, kind of nods to the popular influences as well.
Fabulous. Well, for those of us who have been watching you all for all these years, I love the fact that you found this special niche for yourselves, and then all this time, you've been together for about 10 years now? Is that right?
Six.
Yeah. 6, okay. Over 5. But you've stayed true to this the whole time.
Yes.
And have you had temptations to sort of branch out into other places, or has this seemed like a clear path for you?
Well, we came together really solidly on this front. I think that we were obviously, like you said, 2 trained flutists, conservatory trained, and we loved the flute, but we also loved all of these different styles of music. I really grew up listening to lots of electronic music and hip hop, and Allison grew up listening to lots of jazz, R&B. So we both had these influences from all over that we wanted to bring together and sort of marry into a unique sound. And so it's been very clear for us from the beginning. But we are always constantly listening to new music and finding influences, everywhere, and kind of drawing those into what we do. And that's sort of, I think, what makes our sound a little bit fresh always and special, because we're constantly listening for influences really in everything.
Great, so it never gets stale. Always finding new things.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's terrific. Well, one of the things I experienced was, having watched you for 6 years, when you did your Kickstarter campaign, it was really exciting for me to be a part of the energy that you guys produce. And I think you did that for a lot of people, because you had 2 very successful Kickstarter campaigns. And so for someone like me who's been watching you, it's just a thrill to be able to have a little piece of what it is you're doing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That means a lot to us.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure a lot of other people felt that way, because they were very successful.
Yeah.
And so you're holding the result?
Yes. This is our second Kickstarter was to fund this album and some other ventures. It's our second album. It's called 2.0. And for most of the tracks feature, we work together on the compositions. We do all of the electronic production. There's a lot of vocals. Nathalie's an excellent singer. And we also we perform with a drummer now who's highly prominent on this record, and we also featured the Women's Choir. They're singing on our final track on this album. So it's a real collaborative effort and truly represents the evolution of our sound throughout the years. So we're really proud of it, and we're really excited to get it in the hands of our backers, people like you. It's coming very soon, and we're really pumped about the whole process and the project.
Fabulous. Now, did you publish some of these pieces in print music?
There will be.
There will be.
Yes, definitely. So those are coming.
Yes.
Keep an eye for those. Some ensemble and some larger ensemble, flute ensemble.
Fabulous.
And some will be duos, of course.
Well, let me know, because we would really like to have that kind of thing in our shop.
Oh, thanks
So
so
I
much.
really hope you come to Delaware and do some workshops for us as well.
I hope you do too.
We'll talk more about that for sure.
Yeah.